1 for him here in this one.
Oh my God.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Damn it.
Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
David, you were the shortest tenured member. Hey, I was the second shortest tenured member. I'm still a fucking goat, though.
Went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right.
No, you're just a leech. You follow us.
Yeah, exactly.
Standing in.
Does it matter either way you
for 1 after grounding out in his
fuck yourself
to the plate so far.
Okay.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber moves over and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Maybe I'm going to be playing as the Bronchioles.
George Springer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat.
Oh yeah.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
High fly ball
You
out
want
to
to join my
straightaway
division
center.
for old
And
time's
he'll get
sake?
there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Here's Ben Zobrist now.
So,
comes into this at bat 0
how many
for 1 in the ball game.
people we got, Davey?
Good.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter.
It's a shame
but
that
making
we're not going
contact
to
on
be
that
able to
pitch
start
can
it
be very
after
tough.
the draft.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ben Zobrist becomes the first out of the inning. The 3-1.
Get that 99 overall Baker
down the
Mayfield.
right field line.
So who's being who?
This is just
Everybody in
gonna
the chat.
wind
I
up
take
being
it
a
Kevin's
foul
still being the Eagles.
1 out, nobody on.
Really?
No, he's not.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up
Well,
with
I'm
it,
waiting to see if
Stassi,
Dustin
and he
invited
makes the
if
throw to
Dustin
first.
invited him
Hayward
to
is
skins and
retired,
those
2 down now. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a
I told him,
season.
bitch,
You're
I'd take the
gonna have a lot of
Steelers,
ebbs
but
and flows
he's
with your
taking the
offense.
Steelers, bitch.
Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Oh, you're the commish, bro. Hey, truthfully, if you're not doing the draft, I want to take the Texans again, because this was my first year in any franchise league. I want to see what I can do again with the same team.
Neither one of y'all are taking the Steelers. I'm liable to take the Steelers, honestly, because they're a better team.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding through 6 strong innings against one of the better lineups in the game.
No. No. God.
Here now the 2-2.
God damn it. Fuck Dutch.
Hit hard on
No.
the ground towards second.
He's not playing.
When he's got his first base hit, he's 1 for 3.
Fuck Dutch.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's working
He
on
actually
1 for 2 games so far.
This guy has been unbelievable.
He actually, the league I created, Dutch joined, and he was the Bills.
What is he doing?
He readied up and everything.
Rookie of the year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he struck him out. And that'll bring up.
Yeah. Dustin Dutch will stay in Kansas League. They'll be the only ones to stay loyal to him.
Now pitching for Chicago.
And Jeremy, obviously. Well, that being said.
That's because nobody else will take Jeremy.
At the letters to run it 3-2.
Jeremy does that just like when he used to do it with
toward
Dutch.
the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
Oh, yeah.
Second baseman Jose Altuve. Lifetime
no,
numbers against Justin Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
No, he'll create
the balls. No, we no longer get balls for that. Better be ready.
He'll create the party for that, and then he'll act like nothing ever happened.
It's a
And
base
they'll
hit.
accept it.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Correa. And they're runners at the corners now. There's the 2-1 home.
I don't know about everybody else.
Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Here's Jake Marisnik. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Pause, and the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Gay.
0-2, here it comes.
Hit
down the third baseline. But this will wind up
PlayStation.
foul, still 0-2.
Yeah, well,
1 and 2.
You'll
4
be in
runs,
there
6
with,
hits. No
Hidden,
errors in the
Jeremy,
ballgame for the
Cam,
Astros
and
to this
Woody
point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Like a bitch.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
Nope.
Pulled toward right center field. On the
On
move is Springer. Makes the play, 1 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
I'll enjoy my
And there's ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Stassi
But
over
that's
to
what
his
they're running
left.
in the league too. It doesn't matter.
Here now the 2-2.
Donkey holes.
Again, he sends it out of play.
And with our newly acquired all-pro punter, Marquette King, we can't be stopped.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is a curveball that misses high.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't want to
try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. The next Cub up, Addison Russell, over 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2.
It's pretty much like having an off-brand Vinny Testaverde.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez.
It might be an underscore, might be red zone underscore 98. Alright, I shot him a text saying that you would. But he ain't gonna get it until he wakes up at like 6 in the morning. Nice. What does that mean? Accelerator clock is on? So it's going to chew down. If you pick a play real quick, it's going to chew 25 seconds off the clock.
No, there's going to be 25 seconds remaining on the clock. So it's going to chew it down 15.
Okay, alright.
25 seconds. Every time you come out of the huddle, you'll be at 25 seconds.
Right.
Which is more than enough time. I think even...
Yeah. But you take even longer to pick a play. Right.
Yeah, even 20 would be fair.
25.
I think 25 is cool. Give us a couple audibles if we have to. You know, see the defense.
Yeah, you're gonna have the injury slider down to like 12 or something like that.
I can call 6 audibles in 10 seconds. I think.
Shut the fuck up, Lord fucking faggot.
Yeah. I'm about to fucking mute your ass, and if you don't shut the fuck up.
No, motherfucker, you ain't got no leash.
I am the leash.
There you go. You always turn it around to the Lord something.
He's on a one Super Bowl visa. He wins the Super Bowl.
He's out. Oh, you're cutting out with that new mic, man.
What's that?
I said you're cutting out with that new mic.
He's about to go beat that dude's ass. He bought it from him.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably the difference. Low battery on the controller.
No. The headset.
There ain't nothing wrong with the headset. It's good.
Alright. Texans. Booted.
Alright, he can have the Vikings. I'm taking the Eagles.
There he is. Yeah. God damn!
Alright, so, David, is there a limit to the trades? Alright, I think the trades itself should be limited, not the amount of players you can acquire. I thought that was kind of stupid.
Hold on. Listen. I done told you how the trades go. There is no trading. You acquire people, free agents, and you draft.
Fuck the fuck up, Cody.
No trading.
Oh, seriously, stop. I want to listen.
Yeah, Boobie, listen to me. That's what the fuck it is.
Oh my god.
Trying, I can't hear you. Everybody's fucking talking.
I'm a fucking commissioner.
What the fuck is going on? Shut up!
Who the fuck's talking about the NFC, you stupid fucking cocksucker? Random ass shit.
Alright, David, do you want to limit it to 4 trades? Like 4 trades in general? Doesn't matter how many players you require in those 4
Ultimately, you
trades.
get no say in nothing. Shut up.
I'm talking. I'm not saying
Stop.
anything's gonna happen.
Oh.
What?
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Standing
well,
in,
so if it's
George
fair,
Springer,
then it will be accepted.
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Okay. So let's say a second round pick for Tyreek Hill. That would
Ready
probably
to
be
deliver.
accepted in
Here's
real
the
life.
first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill's on an expiring contract.
Work is underway. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
No, and the Giants are trying to get a first rounder for Odell.
Bouncer
It's
up the
not
middle.
happening.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The Rams are gonna fuck around, and they're gonna be absolutely
Ready, here's the first offering.
There's a
There's
community.
a breaking ball over the outer half. Lester, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And he is safe at second base as the decision.
I think he's better.
is off, and that'll likely be
They
scored
lost
a
Sammy
wild
Watkins,
pitch.
and he was to replace Sammy Watkins. So they
Good
did
change
that.
up in the dirt, strike 3.
Baby.
And he
I
makes
don't
the
think
throw
there
to
should be any
first.
trading on that
Bregman
as a committee.
retired, and there's
If the
one
committee
away.
feels like if
Oh, and he
somebody's
takes his
trading too
eye off
much
it here,
or
and it goes right
they're doing
past
too
him.
much or whatever, then it'll get set there.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Around the face.
looks like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Trades separately.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa.
I don't think there should be a limit. If I don't do nothing for 3 years and then 1 year I want to do a bunch of shit, I shouldn't be limited.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
And if there's a committee, they'll know that. They'll see that. Hey, he hasn't traded in a while, but hey, he's rebuilding. He should be allowed to do more. If he's not doing it.
9-0-2 now. Springer on third with 2 out.
But there is going to be no stacking up on draft picks because if you're allowed 2 first
Still no
rounders
balls
and
and
8
2
pros.
strikes.
So there's your 8. You
10.
get 2. Y'all going to be 10? I think it should be
The
8,
next 0-2.
That's cool.
Count remains at 0-2.
You're still going to get, okay, so you're still going to have you still could have somebody with a shit ton of second round draft picks again.
Bounce towards the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder.
I don't know. It's not realistic.
First pitch on its way.
Well, see, here's the thing. I think we're all going to be pretty fair. I mean, let's be honest.
Just below the knees, ball 1.
3 second round picks. I think is probably going to be what you see the most. Someone has.
Well, I don't know, man.
He's taken strike one.
Dak is one of them that does it a lot. And that's the whole thing with the cap off. He'll fucking sign all kinds of fucking free agents.
Now the 1-1
all
pitch.
kinds of fucking trades.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm saying there should be a trade committee, and as long as every trade goes through them, they can see what's going on and they can see.
Instead of it being a trade committee, why don't it just be a league vote?
On a ball and 2 strikes.
He has to get more.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's too much.
Digging in the switch hitter, bends
Well, yeah,
over
the trade committee would be quicker. I mean,
Yeah, we're not having a fucking league-wide vote every time someone wants to trade. I mean, good God.
It was just an option.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
I feel like whoever's making the trade cannot be in the trade committee. I feel like
that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Right.
Over at the knees.
We could just trust the people that are in the league, and if you see a suspect trade, you tell them to trade them back.
The 2-2.
You could avoid all that.
Everything goes through the committee.
Offered and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
They
in
know
now,
the
Chris Bryant looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Power.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
The commissioner/commissioners have to be on the committee. I mean, come on.
Where's his juice?
Yeah.
1-2.
Me.
Bullshit.
And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, I'll flip your ass.
It'll be Cody. Oh. Get the fuck out of here, Cody.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning.
It's gonna be Cody.
Stepping in is Josh
That's bullshit.
Reddick.
Brotherly
His
love.
history
I vote
against John
negative
Lester
to that.
is only 2 for 10.
That's a conflict of interest.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
It wouldn't be the
Strike.
I'm talking about my union rep.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Y'all could make me an alternate commissioner.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
A ball and a strike. The count to the Astros.
As long as he ranks below me, I support it.
Secretary of Defense. Go fuck yourself.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
You see, they didn't leave that goal open the second time, or leave that shot open the second time, did they?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
High in the corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Marwin Gonzalez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Dude, I'm just happy to be able to be
Lester ready. The 1-0.
That makes me happy.
Pulled high
That's
in the
really
air
why
out
I'm
to
coming
left
back
field.
to play.
Schwarber has a read on it, and the inning is over.
Are you creating the league right now, Cody? Or Fletch? Sorry.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Watch this.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Take the Raiders.
Way out in front.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts
Somebody
the hitters
has to take
on the
this
defensive side. In multiple ways, you can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Under it is Marisnik, one away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to right. Altuve moving to his left. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Jake Marisnik. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Lance McCullers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
Oh, he's down.
Misses off the plate.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Here's George Springer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside, like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Rizzo is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bregman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Riding into the box, Javier Baez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number. Three.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1. He is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Stepping in, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Baez aboard here at first with nobody out. Comes set with the 0-1. Baez breaks from first. Pitch outside. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I started. You're welcome.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball four. He'll take the walk. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball.
Hey,
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Boobsy.
Yo.
It's lifted the other way out to left. Correa backs up and takes care of it. Two away.
Oh, sorry.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Oh, you got it?
No, you'd have to share play it with me.
Can you do that?
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force and
Like
down
play
over
against
down.
each other on a share play?
Yeah, you can do that.
How the fuck can you do that?
You can click play together.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in
You
his
can do
first
that with Madden.
appearance.
You can play against somebody on Madden that way.
I didn't know that.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here it comes.
So,
2-0 now.
if you want to play me, half
sometimes
your
it takes
games
a
are
pitcher a
down.
few pitches to get going, but those two pitches
I will,
weren't
dude.
even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's
How the
time to
fuck you
start
know,
getting locked in.
2 balls and a
You
strike
are
to Jose
watching me,
Altuve.
bitch.
Mm-hmm.
A good knee-high
Damn it.
changeup taken for a strike.
Those online games are 6 innings or 5, aren't
No, they're 9.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Shot weakly to the left.
don't think it's that bad.
Gets it. 2 outs. Standing in, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Lester gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first gets him in the side. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Clap.
Now here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 to him now.
Look at that sucky puppy.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
1-1 the count.
None.
No call, no show, dude.
1-1
home.
home.
That would have been nice.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Nice hit.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Zobrist, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
Playing baseball. Oh my. Oh, what's up? Bottom of the 4th. Oh, what's up?
Here's the 0-1. Drilled to the right side.
Oh, no, he's
the
down
inning
the
will
race, bro.
continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Schwarber stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 0-2 once more. Hot high in the air. Gonzalez over to his right. And that's the third out.
Like Kurt with a C or Kurt with a K?
Man, I bet he's absolutely queefing
Here's
over the
Marwin
Kurt Cousins
Gonzalez
signing.
now. He'll start off the.
How did you become an Eagles fan exactly?
I mean, hey, gotta have a reason.
I appreciate the honesty.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Fan.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Because I'm from Denver.
The 1-1 home.
Yep.
Ripped down the line. This will get fouled.
My whole side of my mom's family.
Because he's a bandwagon faggot.
It's from Harrisburg.
The 1-2.
And they used to just send me, like, you know, t-shirts, hoodies, Christmas, birthday shit, and that's just how I became a fan. I live 20 minutes away from the Lions Stadium Ford Field.
Straightaway center field.
Be damned if I'm gonna.
Hap patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Max Stassi. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That's funny.
What a faggot.
Now the pitch.
-10
And a
was
good
bad.
spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh.
Here's Jake Marisnik.
Now batting, left fielder,
What? You're cutting out,
Here's
bro.
the first offering.
Jesus, that was bad.
Over the outside corner.
Exactly what it sounded like.
Yeah,
Around
that's
the
it.
face. Stassi stands at first with 1 out.
We're up. There it went again.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, yeah.
Counts even at 2-2 to
I was
Marisnik.
actually born about 25 minutes from the Bucko Stadium, so every professional team I support is in Colorado,
Look
except
out.
for
Don't want to
Clemson.
hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that.
I'm a Nuggets
You're going to work
fan, I'm a
inside.
Rockets
You're going to
fan,
hit a
I'm
few
an
guys,
Avalanche
but
fan.
you can't let that change your game plan.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Lance McCullers. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, just in time as they get him by an eyelash. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Yeah,
Here's George Springer, and their runners.
Yeah, do what I want.
The corner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex.
I have plenty against racing.
how you helped him out for about an hour, got him that trade, and then he fucked you. It was all against you like within 24 hours. Fuck him. Fuck him.
That really pissed me off.
You spent like an hour and a half trying to get fucking rid of Joey Bosa, I believe, to help him free up some cash.
I did my best, and I finally got him a really good trade.
And then literally like the next night,
fuck me,
yeah,
bitch.
Yep.
Like, he was being mean as fuck, dude.
Yeah, he was.
Cishek's ready. Here it is.
Like, he was being so ridiculous that I didn't even talk shit back. I was just like, okay.
He was just being stupid at that point.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, now.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber posts under it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez.
Kevin, it's bottom of the 5th.
They'll look to get
the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Fletch, when I'm done, I'll go
look
at his
The
username that we
pitcher
can add
wants
him.
to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Altuve charging this one, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Hops this one up. McCullers is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
What is that, a cup from fucking back when Ron Jaworski played, Kevin? Jesus Christ.
Mark Segunas will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy
yeah,
out
that's right. I forgot about that.
I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Brandon Crooks for the Rams.
Just look at the Rams roster in general.
Yeah, no shit.
Justin Wilson.
Dominican
Sue. Start the 6th inning on the mound.
Keep Talib.
Digging in once again.
Marcus Peters.
Correa. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Just look at the Rams secondary.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah. Keep Talib
and Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters.
A ball and a strike
Sue,
now. Wilson,
Crooks.
a former Detroit Tiger. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yep.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's
The
as
Rams.
advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Yeah.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
They'll have that secondary for
the
a year.
fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He might if they win a Super
Another
Bowl.
shot now. Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so
Marcus
far.
Peters is 24 years old.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul
Marcus
off to the
Peters
right
has
and over
never been
toward the
injured in
dugout.
his career.
The 0-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches
Marcus
the inside
Peters,
corner.
man, I watch
There's
him
a
a lot
cold
because
strike
he
on a
plays for the
fastball
Chiefs.
up in the
He's
zone.
very
We're seeing more of
overrated.
that from pitchers nowadays.
He
With the
gets-
launch angles,
he's
guys are looking for the ball
he's very
down in the
overrated.
zone. If a pitcher can
But he
pitch
does
up
get
in
a
the
lot of
zone
receptions
like
because
that
he's
pitch
thrown
right
out a
there,
lot.
you can go ahead and make some hay.
And there are 2 away now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Bro, he leads the league in fucking interceptions since 2015 with like 19.
Yeah,
First
Johnny on the
delivery
spot.
to him on the way.
Just like
That's
First pitch
fucking
fastball
just
off the
do the
plate
average
there,
of
and it's
that.
ball 1.
Yeah.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Mark Peters also led the league in touchdowns allowed.
Outside and low, 3-0.
There's a reason why he got those interceptions, because he was just as easy to torch.
And they'll just make him throw
Right.
one over here. 3-1. The 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it.
Bro.
In time, and the side is retired.
The best thing I ever heard Deion Sanders say was, you never hear about the best cornerbacks. You never hear them talk about.
And that'll
because they're
bring
not
in the
gonna be thrown
Pittsburgh
to.
area native Ian Happ. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
He was still top 3 last season, but he probably won't be now.
Changes up
Getting
on it,
older.
but that's in the dirt for a ball.
When it's all said and done, Akib will be a Hall of
2-ball,
Famer.
no
He's
strike
already
count to the
passed
Cubs
Deion
center
Sanders
fielders.
for pick sixes.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2
It's
balls
really not
in,
going to be an
and
issue
they get
for
right
Akib
back
to lead.
outside. Nice
Wade
ball.
Phillips was
And
his
this one's
defensive
going to
coordinator
bounce
in
up to
Denver.
the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. A tough sinker on the inside corner. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marisnik is after it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, what the Rams are trying to do is they had a little bit of talent. Now they're trying to win now. Yeah, that's all they're trying to do.
Nobody thinks the Rams. Nobody thinks the Rams are making
a tick
smart
behind
moves.
a good fastball. Zobrist,
Except for Rams.
or Zarilla, as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th
The Rams
round
are just a
back
really
in the
trendy team to
2004
like right
first-year
now, just
player
like the
draft.
Eagles were in
Hey, nothing has
2012.
been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Grounded to third. Bregman gloves it. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Well, when you got an absent Lord running
Ready
the
to
ball for
deliver.
you,
Here's the first
it
pitch.
helps out.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1.
And the Rams' offensive line is also good, so that helps out.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the...
Well, I can tell you this. I
Striding in for Houston, Max Stassi. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. The first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Keep them together.
Popped high in the air. Wilson is under it. 1 down. So coming to the plate, Jake Marisnik. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
But I think the main
Fastball
problem
off
with that
the plate
dream
away
team is
for ball 1.
overpaid Monty Osmo.
Oh, yeah.
The 1-0 pitch. And
that was a ridiculous cut. That killed him, bro. After that, he didn't hear shit from him. Exactly.
Awesome will turn into an absolute liability.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys.
Byron as well.
Fouled off.
Byron Maxwell had that
3 runs,
with
3 hits.
With the
no
Saints where he was like
for the
worst
Astros
back of all time. But when he's playing with the Seahawks, he's so strong.
And he fouls this one off.
Because of their scheme, obviously.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Oh, now it's going to go back to
here now is the pitcher, Lance McCullers. He had a sac fly earlier from the stretch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on.
Terrible.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
But little trouble handling this one down. The next Cub up.
I mean, on top of that, the Seahawks don't have an offensive line. Their defensive line is decimated. Their secondary is non-existent. So, I mean, they're going to suck.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Who's he have to throw to? Fucking Doug.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
If it ain't too late.
The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball.
I feel like you should go to the NFC if Cody's going, or one of y'all.
Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
You know what, Kevin? I'll come be in a division with you. If he don't.
David.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Would be your best choice.
First, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
I would say it was the Chiefs.
Coming to the plate now. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
No, come on, fucking AFC.
Oh, got him.
Who's in the AFC? Me,
on that one.
me, Jack, Cody.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball on both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little
hey, if you want, you could take an AFC team. I'll go be with Kevin.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Bitch, now you just said it's gay. Alright. Now shut up, bitch. You liked every bit I said.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Good, you should be. Your chia pet growing yet?
I'll come be the Chargers. Dude, I need somebody in my division.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, number 4, George Springer. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Now here's the pitch.
Number 6, Ara.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Edwards, a native of South Carolina, was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big
Cowboys.
Turned on that one and crushed it.
Just because Kevin hates it.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for round number 1. First pitch on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1
Just pick who you want to pick, man. If you decide to go to the NFC, I'll go to the Texans. Be back to the Texans. If not,
that fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired. 2 down now. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Go fuck yourself.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is...
Trade him. Yeah. He's cancer.
Into the box, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
I didn't even know they got him.
On to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Here comes the first pitch.
And the Titans uniforms were a mess to begin with.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout.
First off, you want 2 colors
if this
that don't even
continues,
belong
I
together.
guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
2
They
quick
have 2
strikes,
colors
and now
that
the
don't even
0-2.
belong together, and they're still
Tap
trying
down
to
the line. That
What
one rolls
color are you talking about? The blue and blue?
Yeah, the navy blue and the Columbia blue.
Another 0-2 coming. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The helmet is navy blue.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Look, kind of like they used to look back when they had like Eddie George and shit.
He's ready.
McNair.
Here's the first offering.
No, it's worse.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
It's hard to improve on shit.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, the pitcher.
That's kind of, I don't like that color. Wouldn't be so bad. Maybe they should have made the face mask the same color. But with the face mask being the silver gray, makes it look like vintage, like old. But yet with a newer jersey, I don't get it.
The one on the far right.
Albert
The one
Almora.
on the far right
Pinch
had
hit here in a
potential.
big spot.
If they change the helmet color to gray or white, and they change the numbers to white, it would be a good looking uniform.
Number 5. Out. Almora.
Yeah, that one to the far right, the light blue and gray one. If the numbers are white and the helmet is white or gray,
to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hayward, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Almora, a native Floridian. He's a second-year big leaguer. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Case Keenum.
Popped him up. Stassi shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
My nipples are pretty big.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a throw over. Just keeping him close.
I cut my beard off. Actually, it's completely gone.
The 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Marisnik. And that ends the inning.
Why do you want a picture?
That sounded gay.
Why don't you just go to my fucking...
Mike Montgomery enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington.
Fuck you. What bitch.
What?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ on the move. 1 away. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 1 for 5.
That's why I want you to hit me. Hit me.
Evan Gaddis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
You motherfucker.
Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sure.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You're not signing, are you?
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in. And even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Gaddis leads off first with 1 away. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
That's a little bit high.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Is the cap on?
Is cap on?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead all day.
Have you sent me a number?
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
My game will be done downloading in 1 hour.
Ready on 1 and 2. This is in the air out to left field. Schwarber has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and he is out.
Vote on Matt not to be in the league.
I also vote for Matt not to be in the league.
Here's Ben Zobrist.
It's 3-0.
That was our Troika vote. You're out of here. How'd you know? You obviously know what I'm talking about, so that means you watch it too, bitch.
No.
Bottom of the ninth inning for the Cubs. Second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. I ain't gonna lie, I get into it. I gotta record it on the DVR.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
There's gonna be weeks at a time where I don't, so I'm about to leave the businesses.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Alright. Give me your
Here's
contact
Chris Bryant
information.
now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a step off. Ken Giles comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Ken Giles. Now playing right field, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline.
Oh.
And that's through for a hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
I'm told what the bottom line is for all the cars, so there's no need to go to a supervisor. So you'd be talking to me the whole time, champ. Yeah. Whichever agent you get, that's the bottom line.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Bryant is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-run game. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Altuve for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 3 runs on 3 hits.
It's not my kind of car, man. I wouldn't be excited to see it. I prefer muscle over luxury. Muscle